But he was making kitty porn, man.
Yeah.
30 years max. You should put that nigga to death.
Yep.
Hey, he need that. He'll get off SB 145.
Oh yeah, he need to get prosecuted here in the state of California. He'll be good. He'll have Wiener show up. He'll have that homosexual Wiener show up, and Kamala Harris will come down and pardon him.
Yeah, Jerry Harris.
Jerry Harris.
Yeah.
A full-blown homosexual.
Straight up.
And he just the one that got caught. That's all.
Yeah.
He's just a nigga.
That was the fall guy.
Yeah, fall guy. You already know Esau's behind it. Okay. Go ahead and read this.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and 2.
Yeah, because what's happening in Australia is in the scriptures. Read it.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, and then the righteous are clearly not in authority, right? Because there's no rejoicing. People, well, the mirth is dead. Okay? Literally, it's gone for. All right? And the Heavenly Father, okay, he's using this devil to really show his horns right now. And he's doing it in places like China, the Moab, but they're following after the spirit of E. Okay? But out there in Melbourne, Australia, New Zealand,
Victoria.
okay, parts of the UK. But I've been watching UK videos. They niggas don't wear masks. They chilling.
Well, they be having
The bars, the pubs is open.
they be having the underground raves too.
Yeah,
The
man.
cops coming in. Hey, y'all do your thing, man.
Yeah, the cops
will be partying and they leave. You know.
Yeah, they gonna rebel. The UK gonna rebel hard too.
Oh yeah. You're gonna have Jack the Rippers all over the place, man. Right? And out here in America, just give us some time. Give us some time, man. Places like this, the Most High just gonna hit with earthquake. Well, an earthquake happened last night in LA. Jake, people on Twitter, that woke me up out of my sleep. Just wait till the big one hits. All right, read that again.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
That's right. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, and you see that happening. Okay, these lockdown protests. Well, people are mourning even not for the lockdown. They're mourning because of police brutality. Right? They're mad. They're mad about police brutality. Like these people in Portland. They want to abolish ICE. They want to abolish they want to defund the police. Okay? You're not going to abolish ICE. Okay? ICE is going to be used on everybody. Right? That stands for Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Okay? So that's an agency that was designed under the the Department of Homeland Security, which was created after 9/11. Going back to that point I was making. So now with COVID-19 in 2020, before it was your civil liberties, well now your medical liberty's gone. Okay? The medical liberty's done. Now, if you're sick, you have no rights. Right? If they fucking scan your temperature, it's a 99.
You're done.
They're gonna chase your ass down. All right? They're gonna quarantine you, and they're gonna fucking Lord knows what they're gonna do, man.
Forced vaccination.
Forcibly inoculate you.
Well, that devil Dershowitz said that they could do that.
Yes, he said it's constitutional, man.
They can inoculate you.
Like everybody's body's the same, man. Well, the scriptures talk about some things are expedient for some, but not some are not. Everyone's different, right? Everyone accepts that as true, as a truth. Yet when it comes to medical tyranny, hey man, the shot works for. Well, one shot works for what? How many? They want to roll out 300 million shots.
Well, 8 billion.
Well, ultimately,
That's how
8
many
billion.
people on the planet. He want to inoculate every single person, man. But then what happened to the my body, my choice thing? These women, they can get an abortion, you know, if they want to, but you can't tell the government not to give you a vaccine.
Goes against his agenda. A woman having an abortion, that's with his agenda. He's with that. He's with depopulating the earth. He's with those type of choices. But when it comes to pro-life, he's against pro-life.
Yeah. Well, this rat, RBG, okay, red, black, and green, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the Supreme Court Justice, dropped dead. Hey, Tawadi Alba Shemel Shai. She's a demon. All right, she was a witch, a warlock. All right, and what did she do? She fought for female rights. She was one of the main ones to push through Roe v. Wade. right? She was one of them turning points to push through Roe versus Wade and get all this abortion in, right? Say all this bullshit. Well, the Supreme Court, all the justices, they turned a blind eye to the Patriot Act. When the Patriot Act came, they had nothing to say. Oh, that's okay.
NDAA.
The NDAA.
Federal Reserve Act.
The Federal Reserve Act, nobody wants to go into that, find the constitutionality of that, right? Well, the whole going to war in Iraq. The Supreme Court justices, the Supreme Court could have came and said, nah, you can't do that.
They with it.
War, conflicts can only be used, can only be done after it is, what they say, it starts with F, not a referendum, ratified by Congress.
Yep.
Congress needs to ratify it. So Congress has to get together and say, okay, now we can send the army out to a foreign nation to war. After that was out the window, man. I think George H.W. may have been the first guy to do it, but for sure after 9/11, nobody give a damn, man. Congress don't have no say in nothing. They don't have no say in anything. They couldn't even get my nigga Trump impeached.
It's all a big show.
Yeah.
It's really all a big show. The elites, they rule from the top down.
I like this nasty ghetto gagger AOC, man. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She over here saying we gotta vote for Biden, man. Biden, we're gonna push this nigga. He's done through the spirit. This nigga may get COVID and die in the middle of the election, man, through the spirit. So they can put that black bitch up in there.
Well, she was already
the
saying
tear.
Yeah, the coolie, the Edomite. She said that it's going to be a Harris administration.
Yeah.
Harris with Biden, Harris administration with Biden. Then she flipped it. She had to fix it. I don't know. It's going Biden administration. Harris and Biden going to work together.
It's definitely Biden. Everybody see he has dementia.
He's done.
He's done.
He's part of the zombie economy.
Oh, and now they got the pedo Trump, so they pushing that heavy. If Jay saw that, where they trying to equate Trump being a pedophile, man, they pushing that hard, man.
Come on, man.
With Epstein, he tried to kiss that young so-called black girl.
Yeah.
But that nigga Biden, that nigga's touching girl, whispering in their ear and shit.
Well, this whole the whole Snowden thing, right? And Assange. So Edward Snowden, he was the NSA whistleblower, and he's through, okay, because he's gonna go. He's locked up for good unless Trump pardons him.
Oh, you talking about Julia Assange?
And then the other guy is Assange. They're both in the same boat. Both need Trump to pardon them because the
Snowden in Russia.
Yeah,
Snowden's in Russia. Assange is in custody.
Yeah, he's in custody.
Yeah.
Snowden's still okay right now, but Assange was on the run longer than Snowden was, right? And Assange got different charges because Assange is taking classified information and releasing it on the internet. This guy Snowden did a whistleblower, so he found the NSA breaking the Constitution, and then he reported on it and leaked it. Okay, so that's a whistleblower. There's a what they call that. Immunity for that.
Okay.
There's immunity for that.
Still had to dip though.
But he still had to dip because there's no such thing as immunity with the deep state FBI,
One
right?
of the guys is saying, that guy Snowden, you gotta kill him. He needs to get killed.
Yep.
One of these politicians, I forget the actual person.
Yeah, they're calling him a traitor.
But that's why he dipped to Russia. He already knew what the deal was.
No,
He said,
because
"The hell with that."
a traitor. If you're a traitor to the U.S. government, that's death penalty. But if you're a fucking sick nigga recording kitty porn, you 30 years. But if you're a traitor, meaning you call out the government for being wicked and evil.
What's that charge? What charge is that? Treason.
That's what it is. Yeah, you get put to death for treason. All right. So what ends up happening? This guy Assange, Trump couldn't pardon him, but then I think one of the brothers you sent it out. Trump said, well, I'll pardon his ass if he tells me where he got the leak from. But everybody knows where he got the Clinton email leak from is this guy named Seth Rich. And this guy, Seth Rich, he got put to death. He was one of the campaign guys. He got put to death. Well, actually, he committed suicide by shooting himself in the back of the head. All right? So he got Hillary Clinton. They got a thing called the Clinton body count.
Right.
So why is Trump saying all that? He's saying that because you say that, then you prove everything what people have been thinking, what people have been saying. But he's not going to do that, man. Right? Through the spirit, he's going to get into the election. He's going to get into office. and that's gonna have even more riots. Okay, and that's a good thing, man. That's why, you know, through the spirit, I'm pushing for a landslide. Okay, I'm pushing for a 2020 landslide. Why? Because these people here, all remember the pussy march, right? The women's march. The women's march, and then I was talking to the apostle about it. He's like, that was wild. I never seen nothing like that in my life. I was like, me neither, man. That shit was crazy. It was rainy. It was gloomy. You had all these women wearing pussy hats, walking in the streets, chanting down Trump, man. Like that was gonna do something. That was gonna overturn the election, man. You lost fair and square, white bitch. All right. And this guy Trump, when he gets in, there's gonna be more unrest. Okay. And then we may just see martial law. He got 4 years to go. They call him a lame duck president now. Now he ain't got to worry about people voting for him anymore. So through the spirit, what may happen next? World War III, right? We're pushing for that. We're pushing for World War III.
You can see it.
We can see it.
They brought this out earlier. They put that Chinese woman, that Moabite, on the news.
Yeah.
And she's so-called whistleblowing. She's seeking asylum here in the United States. She's snitching on China, saying they came up with the COVID, the Wuhan lab.
Yep. Which is true.
Well, this shit came from here. America made that shit.
Well, who's the main investor of that Wuhan lab? None other than your boy Billy Goat Gates. All right, Billy Goat Gates was the main guy over there dealing with the virology.
So it all go back to America. They trying to set somebody up to blame China.
You can start from. You start at 1. Read down.
This is Isaiah chapter 24:1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down.
Yeah, and that's what's happening right now. This is a process. Okay, it's going to be wasted, right? And it's already turned upside down. That's why Esau is at the top and we're at the bottom. That's already a flip. That's a reciprocal. All right. It's flipped over because that's one of the curses. It said that instead of being the head, we're going to be the tail. So we're the tail right now. The Israelites, we're supposed to be the head. We're supposed to be in control. You Edomites, you're supposed to be the tail, man. Keep going.
And scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Keep going.
And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with the master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him.
Keep going.
The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled.
That's what's happening to America right now with this economy, man. It's literally getting emptied out. Okay? There's no more capital. Okay? The money you're spending is fake. It's Federal Reserve notes. It's a fiat.
Monopoly money.
Yeah, it's not even worth the paper it's printed on.
Yep.
Okay? So all that is happening, plus your production. America isn't producing nothing. This whole pandemic showed you that all these supplies that are needed for a pandemic, like masks and other things, they're all made in other countries.
Yeah.
Specifically China, right? So it shows you that, okay, America needs all these other countries and it can't support itself. But in a globalized economy, that's how things should be, right? In a free market, globalized economy, everyone should be needing each other. And then when that happens, there's like a symbiosis of nations saying, okay, well, I'm not going to go to war with a guy if I need his food, you know? Well, I'm not going to go to war with this country if I need their supplies. But if you say, okay, a wartime economy does what? It deals with itself. Protectionism, right? And isolationism. So America's going back into that. But are they going to build houses for you people? Are they going to get you medicines? Nah, man. They're going to make poisons for you, and they're going to make death machines for you to operate and go over to the Valley Jehoshaphat and catch that L.
It says, for the Lord hath spoken this word.
Keep going.
The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Yeah, this place is done, man. The earth literally is languishing, man. Okay, it's fading away. You can see it. You see all this. I was reading this report about the microfibers in the ocean. Okay, and that's from just having plastics in your clothes, and then when you put your clothes, you got polyester, right? Which is wicked. All right, you ain't supposed to be mixing plastic in your clothes. That's against the scriptures, right? And now you see why. Because when you wash your clothes, you put it in the water, and where's the water go? It goes in the earth, and it goes out into the ocean, it goes in the waterways. So all those little plastics are microfibers, and they're going in the ocean, and that's what all the animals are eating is plastic, man. So it's not just the plastic bags, okay? All the plastic goods, the big old plastic shards. It's the molecular sized microfibers that is out there that they're eating as well. Because you got organisms that you can't even see in the ocean, man. There's all kinds of life over there. But what? It's languishing now. It's all dying down, all because of the so-called white man, Edomites. Keep going. And the rest of you people that are with this shit. Keep going.
The haughty people of the earth do languish.
The haughty people of the earth do languish. And that's what your people are doing right now, but it's going to be even more so after the Most High jacks you up. That haughtiness is that pride. Okay? Now what? Where's your pride? Well, you can't be proud to be American anymore, right? Not that we give a shit. But Esau does, and these flag waving Jakes, coons, you can't even do that. You get your ass beat, you wave American flag, you know? They'll roll up on you in Portland and burn the flag in your face, stomp it out, beat you up, man. If you say, my father fought in Vietnam, they say, fuck your dad. He's a baby killer. They'll curse out your father, man. All because of what? Because you're born in this hellhole. Keep going.
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, the earth also is defiled by the inhabitants thereof. We're speaking about how all these plastics are everywhere. Nobody wants to talk about the nuclear waste. What about all the waste Esau's dumping everywhere, man? Okay? He's just, the oil spills in the pipelines. Oil spills in the oil rigs. Okay? You people that live here, that live this Babylonian wicked lifestyle, okay, you're attributing to all these disasters that are happening to the environment. Keep going.
Because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Read that again.
Because they have transgressed the laws.
Yeah, when America was established, what were you devils holding close to your chest, man? The Holy Bible. You had the scriptures with you, okay? When you were putting us in slavery, what'd you do? You made us go to mass. You made us go to church. All right. When you came here to California, I thought it was man. When you came here to California, all right, what'd you do? You set up a thing called the mission system, the Catholic Church. And what'd you do? You just totally raped, robbed, and murdered the Gadites here, man. And not only here in California, all throughout the Americas. Keep going.
Change the ordinances.
Yeah. Now you switched it up. Now it's okay to get. Well, Ruth Ginsburg, the Supreme Court, they had nothing to say when Obama put the executive order allowing same-sex marriage, right? Same-sex marriage is only illegal in all of 50 states due to what? Right? The executive order.
The first gay president.
The first gay president. He did an executive order. And did Trump go in there and reverse it? No. All right? He supports the gays. He loves the gays. He's a gay himself. Okay? So Ginsburg and all these Supreme Court justices, they don't overturn that. Because you know what? It's constitutional for homos to get married. Under the Constitution. Well, we don't deal with the bullshit Constitution unless it's about our freedom of speech, you know? We'll bust that out. Freedom of religion, we're gonna bust that out of your bitch ass. Easy. Well, where's my fair trial, right? But none of that even exists, man. Because this devil got the power to do whatever he wants. He can execute you on the spot. Keep going.
Broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, and that's what our people did, man. We broke the everlasting covenant, all right? We didn't want to follow the Lord, okay? We want like East Black Lives Matter. See, that shit's so played out. Jake ain't even with it, man. When you talk to Jake ain't with it, man.
That's Edomite shit.
That's Aaron. Jake said that's the white man shit, or
Esau and the
or the homosexuals, and then it's the black woman. The worst tandem in history, man. Keep going.
It says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein.
What does Jake call it? The Esau's pit bull? He call it Esau's pit bull.
She doing his bid, man.
Yeah, man, she's a hitter.
Or the founder is a witch. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
She a witch and a Marxist.
Yep. Everyone that's a part of that BLM shit, are all witches, man.
Well, black magic.
There you go. Black girl magic. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah.
Just take out the girl. Black magic right there. It's witchcraft, man.
The word black is symbolic to
heavy,
negativity.
heavy negative connotation. Yeah, well, what energy does black carry with it? Bad, horrible energy.
Negative.
Death.
Darkness.
Yeah. Darkness. Okay, evil. Sadness. Gloominess. We're not dealing with that, man. Oh, why do you think when the Lord returns, we won't be in white garments, man? This ain't Lord, we can come back jet black, looking like ISUPK, jumping off a chariot. Hell no, man.
With the black combat boots.
With the black combat boots, with the security boots, the security comfort shoes. No, we're not doing that, man. Keep going.
It says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yeah. The curse that devoured the earth can be these thermonuclear missiles, man. Right? And everybody that's stuck here in Babylon and lives in these other major hellholes, London, Paris, they're gonna get wiped out by thermonuclear missiles. Oh, you're Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Mecca. Mecca gonna get hit with a missile, man. You're gonna have Arabs gonna be by the kebab. I call it kebab. What do you call Kabbalah? The kebab. Whatever the hell that stone is called. Dude, that was racist. All right, that was subconsciously racist. So the hell what? Keep going.
Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men
You
left.
know how racist the Arab is when they speak their language and the Jenkins in the store? The most racist thing. And then they want to jump around and talk about Palestine. That's our land, you fucking dirty heathen. Go ahead, read.
It says, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, how's that gonna happen? With the thermonuclear missiles, man. You're gonna get burned up in the fire, and few men are gonna be left. And who are those few men that are gonna be left? People that live in the bushes and the elites, right? And the ones that were saved up out of it, the elect. Keep going.
The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh.
Yeah, and that's happening right now, but it's gonna happen even more so. But this is all a process. It's all a state of being. Like we've been saying, the kingdom of heaven is within us. Spiritually, we're in the kingdom, man. Spiritually, we got the kingdom, man. Well, why do you think we have this truth? But physically, on this plane, we still gotta wait for prophecies to happen. We gotta wait for the mark of the beast. We gotta wait for the mark of the beast. We gotta wait for World War III. Okay? Yeah, we understand we're in the New World Order, but we gotta wait for this guy to really do it, man. We gotta wait for the RFID microchip, the forced vaccinations, the mass death, the plagues, okay, the famine, okay, the mass censorship, the pulling of the plug. Right? You don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know what will happen according to the prophecy. Right? Keep going.
The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth.
Yeah, and that's really what's happening right now as well. Okay? Oh, ain't nobody celebrating, ain't nobody partying. They used to have all these bands right here, have a band across the street. And nobody coming out here to play music. Nobody want to hear that. And if they do, it ain't hitting like it used to, man. You know, unless the dude's on all kinds of some brand new fentanyl. But even then, that's not even an upper. That's a downer. And that's what all these people are on here in San Francisco. All kinds of drugs. And the drugs just happen to be downer drugs, right? Fentanyls, opioids. All right, keep going.
The joy of the harp ceaseth, they shall not drink wine with a song.
Read that again.
They shall not drink wine with a song.
Up again, up again.
The joy of the harp ceaseth.
The joy of the harp ceaseth. So, you ain't gonna be happy hearing the harp. You're gonna hear the harp, you'll be, that's so nice. That was such a nice tune. You hear that, it ain't gonna change your spirit. You're gonna be still depressed. And that's how people are. Why? Because you ain't got enough money to survive. The eviction notices are stacked on top of each other, man. We need an eviction moratorium. We need affordable housing. We need jobs. That's what people are mourning about, man. How through can you be?
Yeah.
You people are asking questions. You're an undecided voter, huh? You're undecided. What's the biggest issue for you? Well, the biggest issue for me is police brutality. You're a bug out, man. You're a black bitch. You're talking about police brutality, man. Or you're some homosexual Edomite talking about police brutality is your biggest issue, man. You're good, man. You working from home this whole time. You got a check coming in, man. But Jake is an essential worker. Jake got COVID all up in his projects. Shit, COVID's all up on the block, posted, waiting for you to come home and get you, man. But Esau, he's worried about what's gonna happen next. Keep going.
It says, they shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Yeah, and not even you try to lose your mind. You try to get your mind off the hell. Drink some drink. It's gonna make it even worse.
Yeah.
You're gonna really understand what's happening. Well, that's where depression hits. Well, what's happening in America? Suicides. And who's the one killing himself? These young kids, teenagers. Okay, kids that are supposed to. Man, he couldn't go to prom. This girl, he found his girlfriend. She's on OnlyFans now. All right, he's just losing his mind. He's about to commit suicide. Yeah, that's what it is. This is what's happening. Then now he's suiciding himself. I loved her. Now she got 1,000 subscribers. Right? Keep going.
The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up.
The city of confusion is broken down. That's America. Babylon, okay? Of all confusion. Okay, the city of confusion is broken down. This place is broken down. We were just discussing earlier about the restaurants. This city lives off of what? Tourism, restaurants, and nightlife. All three of those is out the door. And the baseball.
Restaurants.
The restaurants, man.
Restaurant business also.
Yeah, those are the ones I said. I said restaurants,
okay.
tourism, and what was the nightlife, the nightlife, the entertainment.
Restaurants go hand in hand with the entertainment.
Yeah.
Yep, they do. They do. Go hand in hand, and the tourism.
Yep.
Like I said, the baseball's through. That's the best baseball stadium in the country. People say.
Real estate, the real estate industry.
The real estate's going down, and that's only being propped up by people with liquid right now. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy.
Wow. He did it on purpose though, that turn.
Yeah. But see, that's who Esau looks up to, man. Niggas don't look up to MLK, man. All right, and Jake only knows like a few quotes of MLK. The mountaintops and little black boys and little white girls and holding hands and all that. Jake ain't adhere to that, man. Like this whole Black Lives Matter thing, I'll say it again, man. Niggas kill each other every day, B. Niggas die every day, B. Niggas don't give a shit about Black lives, man.
Listen to their music.
I was just listening to some niggas shit, man. I'm like, damn, this is fine. Niggas hate each other. They want to kill each other. They want to kill each other, man. But then I should give a shit about a nigga that got shot. No, I'm not. Okay.
Every house.
And that's judgment from the Heavenly Father. First of all, okay. First and foremost, you ain't. I gotta ask. Are you practicing the laws? Was he practicing the laws? You gotta hit him with a Sakari. No, was George Floyd practicing the laws? No, he was a porno nigga, man. All right. So obviously he wasn't practicing the laws. So the Most High killed him. All right. And he used Esau to do it. All right. Yeah, public death. Yeah, public death. And he's through. And this other guy, Jacob Blake. This nigga had all kinds of charges on him, man. He had a warrant out for his arrest. That's why they shot him up. And that's the white woman, man. Done. Broke back, literally. Out of here. Read it.
It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Yeah. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And that's what's happening. Everything's getting boarded up. And it's going to come back again. Because just wait for this election, man. It's going to be, you thought the looting was bad with George Floyd? Just wait till these niggas find out they could loot when Trump gets elected. That November night, man. The results are in. The results are in. Landslide. Niggas are gonna go, all right, it's reparation hour, man. It's gonna be reparation hour. Niggas are gonna go out there because Antifa gonna be out there. All right? So-called Jew gonna be out there. The pussy marchers are gonna be out there.
BLM.
The BLM gonna be out there. So the niggas gonna leave the block. They're gonna leave their COVID block, spread more COVID, and loot. I'm born. Keep going.
There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. That's America, man. There ain't no mirth here. Like this whole NBA shit. Nobody cares.
That's just playing. They playing.
Yeah, nobody's following that. You know,
You can't go to the game.
it's done.
Why you don't watch this shit? A lot of dudes didn't even join the boat.
Yeah, well, the lawyer's not even in it, so that's why we don't care. But even then, it's through. Even if they weren't, I don't give a shit, man. It's done. Nobody gives a shit. There's no joy in it.
They just playing by themselves.
Yeah, they got
In
virtual
the stadium. They got
Virtual seats.
They're in a
for the stadium. The baseball stadium down the way. They put fucking cardboard cutouts in the stand.
Oh yeah, they put cardboard cutouts at Oracle Park.
That's hell.
Oracle Park. Well, at the San Jose earthquakes, you could drive your car up and watch them lose, man. You're bugged out to do that. But what's the point? What's the point of going to a game? You can't even go to a fucking game. You can't even be in the stands.
All the mirth is gone.
And they built what, a brand new Chase Center. I don't know how many billion.
Nobody be in there.
Well, that's gonna be.
That's last money.
That's gonna be a FEMA camp, man.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know, that's gonna be a FEMA camp. They're gonna set them beds up, them COVID beds. They're gonna have all them nurses come in. They're gonna be locking Jake up, man.
There
they
you
need
go.
those big facilities. You know, they're gonna have them those outdoor hospitals.
What was that film, The Siege?
Field hospitals.
That film, The Siege. They show you that. It was an old film with Denzel, right? I believe was in it. They show you that the main places where they have all the people checking in is in these stadiums.
Yeah, the
man.
stadium. Well, Katrina.
They hit
Katrina.
the
They had all the people in that Superdome.
Yep.
And you know what's going on in that Superdome? Rape was going on. I'm just keeping it 100.
That's what I'm saying. That Jack the Ripper spirit jumping on Jake, man.
Killing, raping, looting. That's the spirit that's gonna be amplified.
Oh
in
yeah,
these
yeah,
days.
yeah. The looting was huge in New Orleans. Yeah, Jake trolling through waist deep water with flat screens on their shoulders.
And then you also had Esau out there with them guns and shooting Jake.
Saying you loot, we shoot.
Yeah, because they were just the police were everything was broken down.
The police weren't around.
So Esau just came out with them guns and they were just killing Jakes, man. You know?
Yep. Well, they said they shut off the bridges at some spots and didn't want any Jakes coming in from New Orleans, man, to them other places. Why? Why is that? Because of racism or because them niggas is super grimy? Both. All of the above. All right. Keep going.
It says, "In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction."
Yeah, the gate is smitten with destruction. Yeah, and one of the main gates is gonna be this Golden Gate. And people have been saying 11-9. It's all disinfo. Who knows? But hey, I'm hastening. I'm about it. 11-9. If that's the new false flag day, I'm with the shit, man. All right, I'm with the shit. They said 11-9. They may hit the GGB. Okay, they may get hit up. Who knows? If that go. They don't need a false flag. The Most High can send an earthquake and destroy that shit.
Something gonna happen. We know that. That's
We know the Most High gonna make something happen.
multiple things. The plagues. We know the plagues are gonna hit Babylon. In all type of multiple areas where the sky just cleared up. Skies have just been clearing up.
Just wait till flu season, man. Everyone's gonna have sniffles and cough, a little coughs. It's gonna be through out here. Everyone's gonna have the COVID all at once.
The big earthquake supposed to be.
That big one. And they said it's gonna be what? It's gonna be the San Andreas. That's the main one. That's the main one. The San Andreas. Why? Because that fault line goes all the way from up here all the way down to LA. Okay? That's why that's the main one. That's a huge fault. Then you got all these, you got over like 50 faults just here in the Bay.
Yeah, like the Hayward fault.
Hayward fault.
People live on that.
Loma Prieta fault. Because you got all these mountains. Wherever there's a mountain, there's a fault. Okay? 'Cause you have different types of what do they call it?
Friction.
Topography or whatever, tectonic plates.
Okay.
That's what it is. You have different